Hey ladies, Sharon here. Well, I guess you know there's a group of us that are really excited. We have got the most fantastic tag here. Donna at My Mature Women has written a super fun tag. It's called Makeup Tag for Mature Women. So we've got about 10 questions or so here, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I want to start going because you know I get wordy in between girlfriends. You know how that goes. All right, I'm going to put my specs on so I can see really good here. It says number 1. How old were you when you started wearing makeup? I think I was around 14 maybe. 13, 14. Believe so. It says, number 2, do you recall the first lipstick product that you picked out for yourself and purchased, or that was purchased by you? Well, that was actually the first makeup product that I did start wearing and purchase, and it was bubblegum pink frosted lipstick. Okay, ladies, those of you that are my age know exactly what I'm talking about. We're going back in time, okay? And that was the thing then, all right? So it was kind of bubblegum pink frosted lipstick. It was just beautiful. Made our lips so plump and luscious looking. Yes, it did, ladies. And I did buy it myself because I had worked for my grandmother on Saturday and earned some money, and that was my first purchase from the drugstore. Loved it. I looked fabulous. Number 3. Do you prefer eyeliner pencil or lip liner pencil, and why? There was a time when I would have chosen eyeliner pencil first, but I no longer use much of an eyeliner pencil. I line my eyes with shadow that's, wet. I dip my brush in, get it wet in my shadow, and that works best for me. I like a little softer eye look, and so I can play it up big everywhere else. And everyone knows that I'm hung up, on these lips, so yeah, I have all colors of lip liners, and I buy tons and tons of lip liners. I always use a lip liner so your lipstick doesn't bleed into the lines around your lips. There's nothing tackier. I don't know whether y'all remember this, but back in our grandmother and great-grandmother's days, before they lined their lips and they put it on, with their lip pencil, but their lipstick would bleed into the lines around their face, and it was just horrid. Thank goodness we don't have to go through that anymore. Right, girlfriends? So you know me. That is the reason I'm going to use that lip liner always, so my lipstick does not bleed. Number 4. Do you ever go out in public without your makeup, and why or why not? Yes, I have gone out without makeup. See, I look so terrible without makeup. Nobody's going to recognize me anywhere, no matter where I go. I just put on my sunglasses, and I might put a little gloss on, or a little, lip color with my glasses. Nobody ever knows. You can just put a tad of blush on or something like that, or pinch your cheeks and go, yeah, I've gone out a lot of times with no makeup on. Now, I'm not going to go anywhere that, where I might see somebody, or where there's big crowds or anything. And I walk my dog, without makeup on in the front yard. So yeah, I have before. But I'm telling you, girlfriends, no matter where I go, if I didn't have makeup on, they would never recognize me anyway, because it's such a complete difference. It's like when you say you're going from rags to riches. Well, I'm going to Euclid to presentable, okay? Okay, the next one we have on our list, number 5, it says, if you could only have one shade of lipstick, what would it be and why? I think everyone on here knows that I do have one signature color, and it is a pink toned lipstick by the name of Pink in the Afternoon. and it's a Revlon lipstick. They discontinued this about, I think, 2 years ago, and I nearly went to coronary arrest. I've been very fortunate, though, to have found it on drugstore.com and some on eBay, thank God, and everywhere else, and I just started buying up every one I can. That is my signature lip, is the Pink in the Afternoon. I absolutely love it. It goes with every single thing I've got. It goes with my complexion, because I'm more of a summer than I am anything else. So, yeah, that's the best lipstick for me. Other than that, if I could never get Pink in the Afternoon, it would be this lipstick I have on by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's called Bitch Perfect. Because I'm a perfect bitch, okay? Doesn't it look gorgeous? I love it. But that's my second one. Okay, number 6. Makeup or skincare, and why? And do you think your answer would have been different in your 20s? Makeup or skincare, and why? Definitely, definitely, definitely this day and time. Excuse me, my nose itcher. Oh, that glycolic acid. Must be just peeling as I'm sitting here, yay! It would, years back in my 20s, of course, that was the rage, was the makeup. Whatever you do, as much as you can pack on, is the way it was. This day and time, at my age, everything is about my skincare. The major investment goes into the skin, into the face, this kind of thing. You know, if you don't have the good skincare, you're not going to have pretty makeup. It's got to start with the skin first. The more flawless you can get, the more exfoliation creates that flawlessness, the more serums, the treatments that you do, the derma rolling, dermaplaning, you know, microdermabrasion. I mean, we can go down the whole list of things that you need to do. But all of those are creating the gorgeous skin, including our redneck girls, number 1. Remember that, number 1 on our list. And that's what gives us a more flawless look and makes us look a little younger, you know, a little more healthy. Glow a little more, okay? But the only way that we're going to get that beautiful makeup is with good skincare. Now, back when we were young, we already had great skin for the most part, except for acne. And oh my gosh, we're going to try to cover that up too. But heck fire, I mean, you know, that was everything. It was how much makeup you could buy, how thick the foundation was, how dramatic, you know, your eyeliner could be. Your big cat eyes went way out. I mean, yeah, it's, if, you know, what would have been different would it have been different in my 20s? Makeup was everything, so yes, it would have been different in my 20s. Skincare, number 1. All right, the next question, number 7. What makeup trend did you do when you were younger that you would absolutely not do now, and why? And I have a picture up here of what I did and what I wouldn't do now. But actually, there's 2 things. One was the Max Factor Pan Stick. Yes, it was a little white container. You pull off the top, you roll up the applicator, and it's not an applicator, it was the whole concealer in the stick. And we just start wiping it like that and rubbing it in with our hands. See, we didn't use brushes back then a lot. And, you know, we sure didn't have beauty blenders, okay? We had those little wedge sponges for little different places. But for the most part, our hands did the walking, okay? Did the creating all over our face. But we just smear on that Max Factor Pan Stick, and to shock you even more, we would powder over that. See, youngsters, you just don't even know what we went through. Yes, we even powdered on top of that. I mean, our faces always looked perfect because we packed all this crud on there, okay? And then on top of that, I used to wear 2 sets of thick false eyelashes on top, and I would run a false eyelash on the bottom because we used to just flip them over and swap them. So you could buy 2 sets of false eyelashes. Do you see what I mean? That way you're covered all at the top. You buy another set and it covers you at the bottom. We invested like crazy in eyelashes. And that's why we don't have any today. Because we wore false eyelashes all the time, just packed them on. We even slept in them if we could. We didn't always take them off just right then. Oh, I mean, what we went through, we wondered why we got acne, right? Because I had super, super oily skin. I mean, my skin was so oily I could wake up in the mornings and it would just be beaded up. I could just slide right out of bed. It was so oily. So you know that Max Factor pads, taking all that crap we put on our face, wasn't helping me a bit, ladies. Okay, number 8. What is the number 1 makeup tip that you would give to mature women as a general rule to help them look younger? You know, that's hard to say. We can read makeup tips all day long. We can look at all the different makeup techniques. What works for one is not always going to work for another one. For instance, I'm blonde and I'm more fair to medium skin. I can't do a lot of strobing and highlighting, okay? It makes me look older and it, you know, shows up on my lines and everything. But we take an olive-skinned gal, she can do more contouring and it'll even look more natural. And she doesn't have to work as hard at getting it blended. Are you following me? There's so many things that one can do that the other can't do. My advice to every woman out there is to keep practicing and doing your own thing. Yes, we can give you tons and tons of tips all day long. All of us YouTubers do. But what works for one is not going to work for you. For instance, I am, a 0.1% Retin-A user. But if you've never used Retin-A before, you're not going to run out and get a 0.1% right now and start using it every single day without taking your time building it up, or you could cause more damage to your skin. So it's things like this. You have to take everything in steps. You have to practice, and everyone has each one has their own personal beauty. And you have to find what works for you, and that's what'll keep you looking younger. You see what I'm saying, ladies? And every makeup technique is not going to work for the same women. It's just not going to. I don't care what anybody tells you. You have to find your own look. I can do get ready with me's all day long for hooded eyes, for instance. I don't do a lot of get ready with me's, and the reason being is not everyone has the issues with their face that I do, or even a combination. So like I can do get ready with me's for hooded eyes, similar to what Nisha with Sugar Puff and Fluff would do, because she has hooded eyes. We use a lot of the same colors and techniques, but there again, I use a few different colors because my coloring is a little different, and I have to work harder at looking younger in that particular area, and I have to try different techniques. Are you following me? So what one technique works for one is not always going to work for another. Just keep practicing, ladies. You watch us all and pick up the ones that you like, try it, and see if they work for you. If not, go to something else. Okay. And the number 1 skincare tip to help you stay looking younger. The one skincare tip, and I can't really just give you one, but I guess if I just have to, that helps me keep looking younger, the one skincare tip would absolutely be Retin-A. That's what works for me. A lot of people are going to say antioxidants, your vitamin C works for them. And I use that too, and it's great. You're going to find that you may be using a hyaluronic acid that works for you, and that's great too, or an AHA. So whatever works for you, keep doing it. And if you haven't done it, go to your esthetician or your dermatologist, say, how about this new medical grade product here? Can I use it? Or give me a prescription, or go on Brianna's Stanko's website and get it for a discount and try it out. See how you love some of these products. That would be my advice. Okay, number 9. Which celebrity wore your favorite beauty look when you were in your 20s? And which celebrity's makeup look do you admire now? Okay, I'm going to put a picture up here. Okay? Sharon Tate. I don't think there could be a lot of difference in the way I did all my makeup techniques growing up in the 60s than what Sharon Tate did. If you remember, Sharon Tate was in the Valley of the Dolls. Absolutely, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. We wore the thick, heavy eyelashes. We took the liners straight out here and then here as well. We wore lipstick liner. We wore some heavy makeup, but that is the look that I used to wear. And absolutely loved that look. Absolutely loved it. Now, this day and time, which looks do you admire? I think there are 2 people that I really, really like their look. If I was olive-skinned, I would go with J-Lo's look in a New York minute. I think she looks flawless. She looks beautiful. Her eyes, it's just enough and it's not too much, and she's a knockout. The next one, if you go up in age, say around my age, would be Helen Mirren. I think she does the most beautiful look for a woman her age ever. I think she's got a very classy, beautiful look. Those would be the 2 that I like. Number 10. If you were stranded on Gilligan's Island and could only have 3 makeup products with you, what would they be and why? 3 makeup products. Okay, I can tell you. My Chanel foundation, my Lumiere, my Lorac Mega 2 Pro Mega 2, okay, and my lipstick, okay, and my lipstick would be my Pink in the Afternoon by Revlon. Those would be the 3 makeup products. I'd be so high, honey, I wouldn't need anything else. No, because see, your Lorac Pro, okay, could handle everything about shadows. It could even handle blush stuff. It could even handle some contouring, because there's some great colors in there. Just saying, girls, okay? So that'd be all I would need. Okay, and then if you were stranded on Gilligan's Island, what skincare items would you choose? Without a shadow of a doubt, I can tell you instantly. My hyaluronic acid. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And it's in a clear gel, and I pat it on my face, and it's so moisturizing, it's pathetic. It really changes my skin. The next one would definitely be my Retin-A, without a shadow of a doubt. And then my third one would be my TNS Essential Face Serum by Skin Medica. Those would be the most important things. That would keep me happy and looking lovely, girls. You know, I really should throw sunscreen in there since I'm out on this island. So I'd probably have that in my hip pocket too, and I'd use my Revision sunscreen there because it's at 50 plus. I'd sneak that in. Yeah, I would. Ladies, this was a lot of fun. It was crazy. I want to thank Donna so much for writing this tag. Donna, we love you, girl. You did a good job. Now, ladies, you have to do this tag. I am tagging Carolyn and Miss Flip Flops and Pearls and Swoozy, Swoozbird. I want you to do this tag now. And Donna Rhodes, you're not getting away with it. I want you to do this tag. And Melissa, 55, honey, please, you'd be fabulous at this. Do this tag. And then our Cheryl at Cheryl's Corner. I can't wait to see Cheryl's. I tag all of you. And for those of you that saw this and you're really getting into this, by all means, we tag all of you. Get with the program. Ladies, I'm so glad you enjoyed this. We had a lot of fun. I'm going to list all the ladies down below that are all in our group. We did this big collab. Go on and watch all of theirs because it's so much fun. And if you haven't subscribed to their channels, please do so because I love all you ladies. They're all of us. We love them, love them, love them. And by all means, go over and tell Donna thank you and subscribe to her channel because she wrote a fun tag. This was a blast. I want each and every one of you to have a sassy, classy, and confident week. And all of my new subbies, thank you so much. I have gotten a whole big group of you, and I just love you to death. We're having so much fun. I can't wait for us all to get together. We're going to have a ball. And so I love you. You have a fabulous weekend, ladies. Until next week, see you later.